right, my friends, I just want to give you a quick rundown of how the teams work. You should have received an email that looks like this right here of Microsoft Teams. You've been added to a team in Microsoft Teams. And you're going to see a screen like this. Now, this one says Quality Education Global Project. Yours is going to say Sea Turtle because that's the project that we're working with. And you're going to click this purple button right here. And when you do that, it's going to load up. It's going to ask you to log in. Now, a couple things that happen on this pop-up screen. One, if you already have the Microsoft Teams app installed and you want to use that, great. Click on this Open Microsoft Teams and the software is going to open. If you're working on a government device or an education device and you're not able to download and use the software, it's okay. We're just going to hit cancel. We don't want to download. We just want to launch it on the web instead. And it's going to ask you then to log in. Now, for some of you, if you don't currently have an Office 365 account, it's going to ask you to probably create a password. You don't have to create a new email account. It's going to link whatever it is that you provided me. And then it's going to ask you to make sure it's correct and all that good stuff. And then it's eventually going to take you to your team. Now, in this case, you're gonna see the Sea Turtle project, and this is what it's gonna look like from the browser. And you're going to see over here, these are all our channels. And so in the Sea Turtle project, the general is where we can just have general conversations. So you can see I've been sending just general comments and ideas and trying to get the conversation going over here in the general tab. And so once you're in, I would love to hear from you. Drop a line in the general. Let us know that you're in the team so we know that people are actually involved and in the group. We have a bunch of grade level bands. And so we have created the college 1 through 3, 10, 12, 4, 6, 7, 9, and there's the pre-KK. These are channels that are going to allow the teachers who are teaching these grade levels to have specific grade level conversations. So if you have a question about what this looks like in seventh grade with standards or those types of students, you can start to have those conversations. Now, say I'm a high school teacher and I'm not so concerned with preschool. Maybe I want to keep it up because I'm interested in all the grade levels. But if you're not, you can go over here to these three dots and you can actually hide these channels. You can always bring them back, but if you don't want all the notifications, you can hide those. Where we want to focus on right now are a couple things. You're going to notice that in general, we have in here files are going to start to be loaded up. So as the project unfolds, more and more files and documents are going to start to file in here, and that's where they'll sit in this place. I also have over here in this facilitator introduction, I've linked in the Flipgrid directly into Teams, so you don't even have to go to the spreadsheet. You can actually record and see everything built right into the team, which is really, really exciting as we rock and roll. Same thing for the Flipgrid hunt activities. And so I have the link here. But you're also going to notice that it's right here in this tab for you to get underway as well. So looking forward to seeing some of you start to get involved in this flip hunt as we get rocking and rolling. There's also a place if you were working on trying to connect with mystery Skypes and trying to find someone to do that. When we dive into the Sustainable Development Goal activity, that's going to be in here. And then finally, I have a tab right down here for updates and notifications where I'll keep you updated on the project. This is a space for the educators, the facilitators, the adults in charge. This is where we can ask questions. This is where we can show what's happening in our classroom. This is where we can share our lessons. We want to crowdsource what we're doing, and we're using Teams to do that. So please don't be bashful. Please don't be shy. Get involved, ask your questions, load your documents, share your lessons. We have over 75 classrooms. That is a powerhouse of amazing educators and facilitators. And the more we share, we can strengthen education across the globe. Guys, I'm so excited to get started on this project. In the meantime, I hope you can get into Teams and if nothing else, start to dive in here, say hello in the general. Let's start to get the conversations moving as the project begins here very, very shortly. All right, my friends, stay.